Hello and happy Thursday. It is December 15th and here we go with Vlogmas. My name is Kimberly McAlinden. If you are new here, welcome. So I got all caught up on the shawl. I'm pretty impressed with myself, but I got all caught up with the shawl. All day today I was like, oh, I have to wait for the baby to take a nap so that I can film this and open day 15. So sometimes I guess it's good if you're a day behind, right? Because I had yarn already. I got my Swift set up over there. Everything is ready for when I am ready. So I also today started a little bit of knitting. I'm actually making the Mimi hat, which was my new hat for 2022. And this I am making out of 7th Floor yarn. This is just the beautiful cream base, and this is the Aran weight yarn. So I was able to work on the ribbing today. So it's 4 inches of ribbing, and I thought I brought the right size needles, but I didn't. The pattern is for size 9 for the main hat and size 7 for the ribbing, but I have 8s and 6s, and so instead of doing the first size, I'm doing the second size, which will make up for my stitches being a little bit smaller because the needle size that I'm using is a little bit smaller. So the hat pattern is written for 3 different sizes, so you can kind of play around with yarns and needles that you have. And so here is the 4 inches of ribbing. Yay! So I will get that done as much as I can. I don't have double pointed needles, so I'll work until I can't work anymore, and then I'll either leave it on the needle or I'll put it on a piece of thread, and then when I go home, I'll finish up the hat, but I'll have a lot of it done. I am so, and there's a couple things that I wanted to talk to you about the shawl. Now, a lot of people have been asking me what the name of the shawl is. It's in the link to go right to it and purchase it is in the description box. So when you see the title of the vlog and then it says more, click on that more, and then a whole host of information is on there. It has my website on there, what I'm wearing, if it's a published pattern yet. Oops. This one is not yet, sorry. And anything else. So yesterday's, which was day 14, had my meatloaf recipe in there. And thank you all for your comments. Oh my gosh, I am loving reading your comments. And just thank you so much for following along on this journey with me. I am really having a good time. Okay. So I'm going to start with Suburban Stitcher, and then I want to talk about where I am. I'm getting all excited. I want to talk to you about where I am on the shawl because I finished day 14. I'm now on day 15. So let's get going. Okay, quiet voices. Do you ever notice on my vlogs when I get excited, my nose itches? Like Tabitha and Bewitched. Except I'm not a witch. And I don't have any magical powers. Quiet Voices, December 15th. Nature does not hurry, yet everything is accomplished. Wow. That's a great one. And it's gloomy and rainy today. I was lucky that I was able to get my walk in early this morning. So here we go, day 15. Man, these colors are so cool. This is really neat. I cannot wait to wind this up. I can't even tell what color it is. It's so dark in here. Come on. There we go. Suburban Stitcher. So let's talk about the shawl. So here I am, finished day 14. So if you're working the shawl, oh, here's my size 8 needle. If you're working the shawl, when you get to section 14, you're gonna pick, there's an I cord around the shawl, like at the beginning and the end of every row, which is easy. The instructions are great. Then when you pick up the stitches, you pick up the stitches from the I cord, right? And there's tutorials on it. There's a YouTube video, very easy to do. But what I want you to be wary of is I blindly followed them, and I was knitting a couple rows back and forth, and my center did not, it was off by 1 or 2 stitches, and it looked dumb. So it just didn't look like how I wanted it to look. And so I actually took it off the needles, redid it. So make sure that when you are picking up your stitches, that your 2 center stitches at the bottom are at the center of your shawl. Okay, so there's 2 center stitches here, and they were over here. So it did not line up for where my point was. All right, so just be wary of that. Other than that, the instructions are amazing. So here are all the pretty colors. This was day 13 and 12. And then this, it's taking on like a greenish hue, and then this will be the next color. So neato, right? I can't really open it now because we're going down from the side, the point, and then up the other side. So that's I'm going back and forth that way now. So cool. So all these colors, they look amazing together. It's a stunner. It's a stunner. Ooh, this is a good one for us. Victoria of Vida Lifestyle. Day 15 is leather saddle. Yeah, baby. Gorgeous. Just a spectacular brown. There's so much depth to it. It's absolutely gorgeous. Yum. Look how pretty these colors look together. All right, leather saddle. And then Chelsea Yarns, day 15, pretty. Very pretty. Happy colors. Pretty. I'll be interested to see when I go home and I can line them all up and see which one goes to the next one, which goes to the next one. I really like doing that. I think that is so super cool. So my time here in Providence is coming to an end. I will officially be off duty tonight, and I'll be making my famous apple crisp. When my mom was in her 40s, she decided that she was done doing all the baking, and she kind of passed the torch over to me. And she was doing something, and she threw her back out. And so I was taking care of her. I don't think I had a baby yet. I don't even think I was married yet. So, and I lived home. So I decided to make her an apple crisp to make her feel good. And to this day, that was the most spectacular apple crisp I have ever made. I mean, I've come pretty close, but man, it wasn't as good as that. And I think it's maybe because I was worried about my mom and I was putting some love in there. Who knows? But it was delicious and it made her feel good. And so apple crisp always reminds me of my mom. and the time that we shared together, even though she felt like crap. But it was time that we shared together, and it was a very brief moment in my life where she allowed me to help take care of her, except for the end. And so tonight I'm gonna make apple crisp for Stephen and Nicole, and I'm so excited to do that. And I will film it, and you guys will see it, and I will put my recipe down below. I also make the crust. So I love to make the crust. I brought my rolling pin up here. I brought my stuff. And it's a shortening based crust, and I love it. I love it. So I will bring that to you, and I will share that with all of you. So please, if you guys have family recipes that you want to talk about, please put them in the comments. I'm so loving, I'm loving your comments about somebody's dad ate tuna noodle casserole for the whole month, and then or for once a month or once a week or something, and then finally was like, I don't even like it, so please stop making it. And so I love getting all those stories. So thank you so much for all of your comments. Thank you so much for joining me today. I have so enjoyed this Vlogmas journey so far, and I look forward to tomorrow is a travel day, so I will try my best to get another video out tomorrow, Friday, and it's getting close. I can't believe it. I'm getting excited. Starting to feel it. Feel it. And it also doesn't hurt that I'm here with little girls. So it's so fun to be with little kids. But boy, I can't wait to be home with my big kids. I can't wait to see them. Marin is already home, and so I get to squeeze her tomorrow. And my son that lives in the city is coming with his girlfriend for Sunday dinner, and then Graham will be home soon. So I may have a full house this weekend. And a full house to me means my heart is so full. So I hope that you get to spend some time with the people that you want to spend with this weekend or this holiday season. And if you don't, send them a note, write them a letter, do something to let them know how much they mean to you. It's such a wonderful thing to receive. Hello, it is Saturday, December 17th, and we have a little bit of catching up to do. So I can't wait. I just want to make sure I'm going nuts. Here it is, okay. All right, so today I decided that since we only have a week left, that I'm gonna open up my James Makes Things. So this was from him. Here it is. Now, I continue to say James Makes Things, but he really is James Makes Yarn. So before he was James Makes Yarn, he was James Makes Things. And he might have that might be what his Instagram is. I'll have to double check. But I keep saying James Makes Things, but it really is James Makes Yarn. So this is his information. And I'll also put that in the description box below. But I got his Advent that is, I think it's 5 days. Right, so every other day. But it comes with this awesome bag. And there's a little present in here. Let's see. Oh my gosh, this is adorable. Oh, I'm so glad I opened this because I'm going to use it. Look at this little progress keeper. Wait, let me get it out of this little baggie. Oh, I love it. And it's so happy. It's happy yellow. Look. Oh, that's psychedelic. Sorry, guys. Look how pretty that is. Come on, focus. Oh, I love it. Oh, I love it. I love it. Okay, so so today is the 17th. So we have 8 days until Christmas. So I get to open 2. 17, right? And then every other day, okay? All right, so I won't do it the 18, 19, 21, 22, 23. All right, I'll only open 1. And here they are. This is number 1. I love his yarn. Oh, and I ordered the DK version because it's DK. It's so soft, James. It's so soft. Oh, this is called Twinkle. It's 100% superwash merino. And this is 100 grams, 225 meters, so about 200 yards of DK weight yarn. Look at that beautiful, happy color. It's called Twinkle. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Look at. Oh, James. I wish I was going to open 2. But this is 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 25. All right. Oh, and it's pink. I love it. I love it. All right, we're going to put you over here. Ah, and my keeper. Oh, so wonderful. Love it. Next up is Chelsea Yarns, day 16 and day 17. So day 16 is Northern Lights. Ooh. Ooh. This is pretty. I'm looking forward to making the pattern with this as well now. Look at just a beautiful, beautiful color. Not green, not yellow, kind of in between. What a beauty. And then there's speckles of red and yellow and brown in there. Ooh, I love it. I love it. Northern Lights. Okay. And 17 is Fresh Snow, day 17. Ooh. This is pretty too. Matches what I'm wearing. These are really, really, really pretty. Gorgeous. Chelsea Yarns. Next up, we have Vida Lifestyles. And day 16 is Snowy Porch. Oh, I'm gonna love this. Ooh, ooh, oh, there's just these little bitty micro speckles. So this it's cream with gray, and then there's speckles in all different colors. It is the softest of soft. Oh, I love this. Let me see if I can. There's those micro mini speckles. Look at them. Gorgeous. Snowy Porch. And day 17 is Candied Oranges. Ooh. I'm excited. I always do that when I'm excited. Oh, so pretty. You know what this is Candied Oranges. This reminds me of, I don't know if your parents did this, but my mom would get oranges, and then she would get from like the restaurant supply store, something like that. It's a big thing like this of whole cloves. And she would take the oranges and sit there and poke a billion cloves in them and then roll them around in cinnamon and then, dust them off. And then they went in a really pretty bowl and they sat on the table. And that's what this reminds me of because of the brown in with this pretty orange. Beautiful. But it also could be my dad, when he would go and travel, if it was around Christmas time, he would come home and they were like oranges that were chocolate, but they were in the shape of an orange, and you would smack them and like the little segments would open up. I haven't thought about that in a really long time. Aw, thank you for the memory with beautiful yarn. I love it. Next up is Suburban Stitcher and her Quiet Voices. And here we go for day 16. The saying is, "Grace grows best in winter," by Samuel Rutherford. Very nice. Ooh, 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 ooh. Look at this color. Oh, it's like a minty, but not, I don't know the color, but it's absolutely gorgeous. Day 16. Can't wait, I get to do that one, right? I think I just finished 15. Okay, day 17. While I relish our warm months, winter forms our character and brings out our best. Tom Allen. That's true, especially if you live in the north. Day 17. Oh, God. Look at that blue. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Look at that color. So I am totally up to date with this. Let's see. You can see this is the center of the shawl, of the point of the triangle. And so here is day 14 and day 15. And then on top of that will be 16. And then on top of that will be 17. Look at. I can't, I am loving it. I know. I said I'm a broken record. The other thing that I finished, and if you're my sister, my beautiful sister Catherine, you need to turn away. Okay, I finished a project for her. Isn't it pretty? And she requested that it look like this. Isn't it cool? I love it. I love it. So here it is. That's going to go in the mail probably on Monday, and then she'll have that. So that I finished that, and another hat, which is already gone, done and dusted, and worked on the shawl. Came home from my wonderful, wonderful, wonderful trip to Rhode Island. I can't say enough about it. So I'm gonna post some pictures, and it was such a gift to be able to spend time with my family up there, and to really, really get to know their girls. Molly Beth is almost 3, and Maddie Jo is 9 months, and it was wonderful to get to know them and to spend some time. And we had tea, and I baked, and we had an elf party where we all got t-shirts and watched the movie Elf, and we wore elf hats, and we just, creating memories for them, which they might not remember, but I certainly will remember for a very, very long time. And for those of you that have followed me for a long time, those are the girls that were the recipients of the Shetland shawls that I made, the baptismal blankets. So yeah, it's amazing. Such a wonderful, wonderful time. We are a week away from Christmas Eve, and that to me it's unreal. Tomorrow, all my kids, all my chicks will be home, and we're gonna have a nice family dinner. My brother's gonna come over, so I'm sure I'll film some of that. I don't know if it'll be in tomorrow's or it'll be, on Mondays. And I am wearing the Audrey sweater with this beautiful, beautiful cable. This is in Woolfolk Far. I absolutely love this sweater. And I dress it up and dress it down. I have a pair of jeans on, and my cool flats that I got from Vivaya. And that's pretty much it. I'm about to go downstairs and make dinner for my family and get to knitting. I cannot wait to work with these colors and get to knit. I haven't knit all day. So I will see you tomorrow. haven't already subscribed, the button is right over there. And the rest of the videos, if this is your first one of my Vlogmas, the rest of the playlist is over there. Thank you so much, and I'll see you tomorrow.